So when we think of a person like Dalai Lama, then what do we think about him? What words come to your mind? Um, so he is somebody who brings with him a lot of courage to stand alone and roots the peace on this planet. He's not somebody who's going to listen to somebody who will do according to somebody else. He's the one who breaks the rules with his silence. So that is the energy of Dalai Lama and the peace which he carries within himself, the alignment he has, the connectedness he has with the planet, with the source, and everything that he spreads. When he's just walking by, I don't know if anybody of you have had a chance to meet him, but I have had a chance. Oh, he had visited IIM Ahmedabad a couple of, I think 15 years back or so. And I could see him and the energy which he was spreading out. So what will it take for us to tap into that energy and to receive that energy into our bodies? And then what magic is possible? What else is possible? So, all the expectations, judgments we have about this call, let us just release all of them, right, wrong, good, bad, but, purple, and shorts, boys, words, and beyonds. So we typically believe that we are this body, and then there is a soul inside of us. There is a spirit inside of us. And we also believe that the spirit or the soul is way smaller. It's like near our heart or something like that. That the body is bigger than the spirit, but that is not true. What if that is not true? We are an infinite being. We are way larger, way larger than with what we can imagine we are, and the body is inside the spirit. So if that is true, if the body is inside the spirit and not the other way around, then what is possible? The body is bound in time and space. The body is bound in the three-dimensional, but the spirit is not. The spirit is ever expanding, ever extending. It's way larger than what we think it is. So now what else is possible? If the spirit, if the soul, whatever word you would like to call it, if that can go anywhere on this planet or even beyond this planet and receive that energy, then what magic is possible? So I'm taking a moment over here. I'm including all of you guys, all of your families. I'm also including a lot of other people who are supposed to be on the call, and anybody else who will be listening to the recording of this in the future. I'm including all of them and all of their families. And on behalf of all of these, I'm going to tap into the energy, into the peace, into the joy of the Dalai Lama. And as we tap into it, what it really means is that our spirit, which is completely unbound, is merging with his spirit and is receiving information in the form of vibrations. It's receiving information, it's receiving the peace, the vibration of peace, the vibration of ease and joy, the vibration of having the courage which he stands for. He is the one who is standing even when his country is stolen, literally. So, what power is hidden inside of him? And what if we can also receive the energy of that power within us? And if all of us we choose to do that, then what else is possible? And since our spirit is so unbound and so free, it can travel anywhere. What other, what other energies can we embody along with his energy? What lightness can we embody? The lightness of the Kung Fu Panda, the spirit of the Kung Fu Panda. On behalf of everybody, I'm tapping into that lightness right now. And as I tap into it, you just receive it. There's no wrong or right way. If you're just open enough, just open up your heart and just receive this energy. Even if you are just partially listening to me, even if you're feeling sleepy, even if you just don't get what I'm talking about logically, just allow this information to get into the cells of your body, because the cells of your body are all listening. They're all listening and they're receiving this information. And we are tapping into that energy of the northern lights, the sparkling lights of the northern lights, the magic of our planet. I'm tapping into the stillness of the trees, of the plants, of the flowers as they unfurl themselves. I'm tapping into that ever expanding, never giving up energy. You cut a tree and it grows back. And we build structures, right? And when you go and see old ruins, you see that they are fully covered with the greens because the earth never gives up. The earth truly believes in its own self. The earth never gives up. What would it take for you to never give up on your truth, on your being? And what if you can trust yourself so much as the earth trusts itself? Then what else is possible? What creation can you be? What will it take for all of us to be able to create the way the earth creates, generate the way the earth generates? What else is possible? What if we can heal ourselves the way the earth heals itself? The wounds, the emotional wounds, the physical wounds, the mental wounds, all kinds of wounds. What would it take for us to heal ourselves the way the earth heals us itself, the way the earth heals itself? And everywhere you're feeling overwhelmed right now in the cells of your body, all the overwhelm, know that this is just the beginning. We are just starting. This is just the beginning. There is way more in this universe, way more in this universe than we are currently able to even think about or comprehend. So, what else is possible here when we start living our lives in a way that we are so connected, so deeply rooted with the core of the earth? You can just imagine your feet being directly connected to the core of the earth, the center of the earth, the magnetism of the earth. We all have that magnetism. That's how we attract things towards us. That's how we attract people towards us. We attract things, people, spaces, everything, relationships, in another way, the job, whatever work we do, everything comes to us exactly at the level at which we vibrate. Abundance comes to us exactly as much as we are vibrating it. What magnetism can we be? What if we can connect to the earth and receive the energy of that magnetism? And what if we can connect our crown, our head, with the stellar energy, the infinite energy, the universal energy, so completely? And what alignment can we be? The stellar energy, the universal energy, is the electric energy. Our entire body is so electrical. There's current in every blood vessel, in going to every cell of the body. This electrical energy is what keeps us alive. That's the charge. That's our consciousness. And both of these energies, the electrical energy and the magnetic energy, they merge together inside of us. They merge together inside of us, and they merge at the center of our heart. That's where they merge. And what really happens when they merge? Just activate both of these, activate your magnetism, activate the electricity in your body, and feel that merging in your heart. And as you feel that merging, the ever expanding, the flow of love begins. This is not the love which we talk about in a general sense. This is a different love. This is not the love which is the opposite of hatred. It's not that if I don't hate someone, then I love someone. This is a completely different love. And the same energy of this love is also the energy of peace. There is no separation. Love, peace, happiness, joy, all of this now become the same energy without any kind of separation. It's just that the ever flowing energy. This is the energy which keeps the planet running, literally. This is the energy. In absence of this merging, the planet will not be alive. It won't be a livable space. We all have this energy in small proportions to big proportions. We all have this. And how can we expand this? And what will happen if we expand this? What if we can expand so much, that all of these, all of ours, all of our families, heart spaces, they merge with each other. They merge with each other. The heart spaces, the heart expansion merges with each other. And all of you guys, you might feel really sleepy right now. It is possible because you never entered this kind of a territory. You never stepped into this zone before, and you don't even know what's coming next. But just relax yourself. The more relaxed you are, the more you receive from this. Relaxation is one of the biggest powers, and this reality right now, this reality says that we've got to keep doing work, keep doing the hard work. We have to back to back to back to back. So, this energy of relaxation, this experience of space is completely new to you. And it's new to me also, even though I'm doing this energy work for such a long time. I have been doing it, and yet each time it is new. So feel this expansion, feel this flow in the center of your heart. Expand, 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 and relax more, and relax more, and relax more. And just observe this energy, observe what is happening in the middle of your heart. What do you see over there? Do you see butterflies flying? Do you see a little child playing over there? What do you see? Do you see the raindrops? Do you see a flower blooming with a dewdrop on it? What do you see? How subtle can you get? Relax and sleep off if you like to. Close your eyes. Relax. It is possible even to relax in a very noisy place, even on a railway station. Because railway station is one reality, but you are your own reality. You create your own reality. Just like the Dalai Lama can walk in complete peace in the middle of a war, because he creates his reality every step he takes. That is what he brings to the world. Complete fearlessness. And fearlessness doesn't just show up. Fearlessness is something which is very deep rooted. And it is so connected to how much you trust your own self. If you have even like a grain, like a sand grain of self doubt, even that much of trust is lacking, you would never be able to walk fearlessly. But the Dalai Lama, he walks every step with so much courage, so much peace, so much trust in himself and his connection with the universe. He knows that the universe has his back and he does not require anybody else or anything else. He walks, he creates his path. He does not walk on the old path, and none of us, nobody has to work, nobody has to follow anybody else's path. We all have that capacity to create our own path. And as we do that, we are creating new directions, new beginnings for the coming generations. We are becoming an example by creating our own path. That encourages others to create their own path too, the people around us. So, what would it take for us to be that energy, to receive that energy, and to walk with that energy, to create our life with that energy? And how can that change the planet? What contribution can you be to this planet? The world requires you. The world requires the path which only you can carve out. Nobody else can do that. I cannot create a path which you can, and you cannot create a new path which I can. We all have a purpose here. Whether we can see it clearly now or not, we do have it. So, what would it take for us to identify our purpose with total ease and to align ourselves with the purpose and to act according to our purpose and to align ourselves with the universe? Because when we do that, when we start talking with the universe talks with us also and guides us and shows us the way. And we create the path hand in hand together with the universe, with us. And how much fun can that be? Working with the universe. How much fun would that be? Who would want to miss this opportunity of working in hand with the source? And if the Dalai Lama can do that, you can also do that. I can also do that. We all can do that. We can teach our children to do that. We can show them that this is possible. And then what new generations can walk on the planet? What if we have to create a path for them, for the new generation, by the work which we are doing, by the new path which we are carving out? And let us take a moment here. Think about your mentors. Like one of my mentors is Rumi, who died probably 500 years back, who lived in. But I read his books and I learn from him even when he's not around. And I have so much gratitude for him because if he had not written those things, I would have taken a long, long, long time to get that. So take a moment here. Think about your mentors. And it's not necessary that mentors have to be the famous people only, uh, like Rumi or something. They can be like, it could be somebody like your grandfather, it could be anybody else like that. Connect with them. Connect with them, whether they are alive or if they are not, whatever it is. Connect with them and take this moment and say thank you, like truly, deeply, really a thank you for being there, for creating this path before us. All the masters who've done all the work before us. And as we pour in gratitude, we get even more out of it. We start receiving even more. And it also encourages us to flow more of this to the coming generations. We, in our lifetime, we play multiple roles. We are the givers, we are the takers, gifters, receivers, all of them at different times. So receive their peace, receive your mentor's peace, receive their courage. Think about some words which have stuck with you, some dialogues, they could be conversations which you have always remembered and which has really inspired you in the lowest of your moments. Think about those words. And how many such moments can you create for other people? What if you could say exactly that thing which other people require in that moment? Like you ask a question to the Dalai Lama and he will tell you exactly what you require. How does he know that? How does he get it? Because he's so aligned, he's so aware, he's willing to be aware, he's willing to be a contribution. And what would it take for you to be so aware, to be so kind, to contribute to the planet, to contribute to the people around you? Because as we contribute, as we flow kindness, as we flow inspiration through us, even more comes to us and we become like this cup. You keep pouring into the cup and you give and you fill in and you give out and fill in and give out. Become that magnetic charge, become that electrical charge, become that and flow. Just flow the energies through you, receive and flow. And everywhere you have made intensity wrong, like this is too intense, this is too much. What if it is not? What if it what if this is just the beginning? This is just the surface. The more you expand, the more and more you expand, your capacity increases. But if you stop yourself from expanding, then that's a limitation. You are limiting yourself from receiving even more and from growing. So expand, 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 and allow yourself to be filled up with this electrical charge. Just fill yourself up to the brim. Be so full of laughter that even if there's no conversation, we're just able to laugh just like that, just like the Dalai Lama. Like you can't imagine the face of the Dalai Lama without a smile on his face. Can you? I've never seen a picture of him where there's no smile. And and he also has This aspect of naughtiness inside of him, he likes to make fun. He has a sense of humor. Humor is another aspect which keeps you alive. He can make humor out of absolutely anything. He can suddenly be extremely intense, then extremely generous, then extremely humorous. And then sometimes he can talk about food for 20 minutes, that what he had for breakfast, he'll be talking about it for 20 minutes. But just observing him, just being in his presence is enough that the conversations don't even matter. It doesn't even bother you that why is he talking about breakfast? It does not matter because his presence is enough. His energy is enough. What he brings through himself, through his presence, is just enough. And what would it take for you to be that? That your presence is just enough. You don't have to worry about what you speak or you don't. What if you can just be as natural, as imperfect, as wabi sabi, as broken, and yet as healed as the Dalai Lama? And as invincible, you can't win somebody who is not even competent. You cannot win over somebody who's not at all dependent on anything or anyone. You can't compete with Dalai Lama, who is so full of himself. You just can't. You are invincible. Leap into that energy of invincibility, of the power, the non competition, just being who you are, and that's it. Where you don't even allow like a drop of competition to be around you. And with competition, I mean all of the other things like comparison, all of that. Nothing, there's no space, there's no room for that, does not exist. You can create that reality, your own reality. You can create that. You have the power to create that in this larger reality in which we live. We all have the power to create the reality around us as per what we desire. We have that power, but you have to choose for that. If you do not choose for yourself, if you do not choose your own reality, it means that that reality is choosing for you. You are functioning on the desires of the other reality, what the other reality wants you to do, or the matrix, what the matrix wants you to do. So it's time we all break free from the matrix. Can the matrix hold on Dalai Lama? No, the matrix cannot do. The matrix is completely powerless. So don't give away your power. Claim your power. Create your reality as per what you desire. Put in the stuff which you like. Everything else is irrelevant to you. When you are not competing, when you are not comparing with anyone or anything, then you become invincible. You become you. You become the complete you. Because you're not busy comparing. You have time. You're not giving away your power, using your energy in comparing. You have your complete energy with you. And when you are in that complete energy, and you also are working with the universe, when you are trusting yourself, when you are not doubting yourself, what else do you require? You are a walking, talking magic wand. We all are. We all are walking, talking magic wands. We just have to sharpen ourselves a little bit, bring that shine on, remove all the dust and the dirt, sharpen ourselves, bring more light to ourselves. And that's it. So, what else is possible from now on? And the recording of this is going to go on YouTube, and I'm going to keep it open. I would love if you guys can listen to it again and over again and see what it creates in your life. Because each time you're going to hear something different out of this. We hear what we are ready to hear in that moment. We pick up different aspects. So, this ever expansive energy is your reality. You create your reality, and then nothing else matters, and nothing else bothers. And nothing and no one can control you. You become the uncontrollable being, truly uncontrollable in your fullness. And there is this electricity running through your blood and magnetism of the earth. You are the power. And now, what else is possible? And I'm going to end this over here. And it seems that there's no need of a conversation after this, because you are in this beautiful energy and just flow with it. If you want to reach out to me, just message me, WhatsApp me if there is any question or anything like that. But right now, just allow yourself to absorb this in every cell of your body. Just absorb it and absorb it even more. And listen to this as often as you can and claim your power and love yourself, trust yourself, never ever doubt yourself because you are with the universe and you are the universe, and there's nothing greater than that. And we all are a collective, we all are a universe in our own sense, and also a collective. So as we are doing this work, As we are doing this, it's also affecting not just each one of us, but also a lot of other people, all the people we are connected to. When you take a leap, you never leap alone. When you take a leap, you leap with the universe. The universe leaps with you. You are never, ever, ever alone. We are all together in this. Thank you for being here. I'm ending the call now. Thank you so much. And message me when you like to. Would love to see you again on the next calls also. Thank you. Good night.